We're about to take it back.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Tony and Lee on the radio. Dr. Joe's therapy on the radio. The love doctor going live on the radio. Two mics and a mind on the radio. Radio, turned up 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 on the radio. Two nights and a mind. Two nights and a mind. Two nights and a mind. Two nights and a mind.
Hello, welcome to Two Mics in the Mind. We are here.
Yay.
Joanna, is she frozen?
Is she?
No, can you guys hear me?
You trying to get your immigration papers?
Hold on.
Pull up your green card, your immigration.
Not me, preacher.
Do you see us?
Yes.
I don't see
I'm coming back in. Hold on.
That's bad. Hello, everyone. Hello, greetings. We run a little late. We apologize. Got to see and support, great support and help George Lopez. Well, not George Diaz with Atlanta Diaz. Correct? Yeah, George Diaz. I'm sorry. Yeah, with what's the name of his strategy group?
Georgia Strategy Group.
George.
Hi, Joanna.
Listen, great guy, definitely a great guy. We were glad to be there, support him, meet his wonderful wife. Appreciate him. But we definitely enjoyed ourselves. And I'm glad we was able to go out and support him. So that put us a little behind. Good to meet some of the other people. Got to see Bill Campbell there, former mayor of Atlanta, Andrew Young, Monica Coffin, Thurman, a lot of other people as well. President, judge, elected people, and as well as people that have been in office. That just kind of retired. We appreciate that. Just appreciate it. We were definitely glad to be here with you guys. You know, Jessica, good to see you, Jessica. You see my Hispanic friend, she's here today. I had to get an immigration paper straight. So I don't know. So they told me right now,
I have my visa provided by Pastor Tony Smith.
Right. Hey, that's what I do. Y'all thank me for that. Listen, no need to thank. And plus, I got to be careful. They tell me I can only get so many passports at a time. So if there's anybody
nobody else.
Yeah, they can't do nobody else. So don't be looking.
Jessica didn't make it.
Yeah, they're like, hey, seniority. Seniority, can you get it's seniority if it's a man or seniority if it's a woman?
Seniority? That's
Senor.
Senor.
That's right, me. That's right, truly tell them.
Senorita. So senorita. Yeah, you're senorita. I had a friend, he used to do that, so he was real loud. He used to talk real loud. So he would be right there like women walk by. He'd say stuff. He'll say, hey, senorita, you don't speak no English. She can't hear. I was like, man, why you so loud? I'm like, it ain't her, it's you. He would just lose it. Yeah. He was to one in your neighborhood. How are you supposed to teach me Spanish and you mess with her? Listen, I'm trying to work on Senor is to the man.
Yes.
Senorita, the female.
Senorita. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, senorita. You gotta roll your Rita. Roll your Rita. Senorita.
Yes.
Yeah, roll. You gotta let your roll.
But Tuli was speaking Spanish to me yesterday, and I was very surprised.
She got it from me.
Folks don't know my portfolio.
We know it.
Her portfolio is pretty long, let me tell you. I'm not even gonna lie.
They were asking me tonight, oh, you're her husband. I said, listen, by the day. I said, she paid the rent me. I said, so don't be going around, telling people I'm married. It's the day. I said, when the check clear, we good for the day. Ain't no promises in the morning. Because that check bounce, I'm out of here. I got to bounce. Boom, boom. That's how we do it.
Yes.
I know a lot of Spanish words. I taught AJ Spanish when we went to Mexico.
He still says, he just said it the other day to me.
Yeah, I taught him how to say very good in Spanish.
Last Shabbat, he told me.
See that?
Just
You know how to do it? I'm trying to say it in Spanish. Do you know how to say it in Spanish? I can tell you. Just I'm trying to say, I taught my grandson over there so how to say very good in Spanish. Pay attention how I roll the letters. This is how I enunciate. Okay? Very good. So I tell him, yo, Tingo.
That's right, Tuli.
What she say? Oh, let me hear what she say. Let me tell. I tell you right.
Wow.
Oh, hold on. Let me hear. Say it again. Hold on, your phone breaking up. Say it again.
Preguntas is questions.
See, you know, I know you know what you're talking about. See,
what?
Okay, let me tell you. First of all, it's two Spanishes. Okay, it's Spain Spanish, which is proper Spanish. Then you got ghetto fabulous Spanish. You speak ghetto fabulous Spanish. Spain Spanish. The Jessica got it right down. Abre de Español de les Salvador de El Salvador. That's it right there. Jessica, you hit it dead on the head.
I know he tries to. Do you understand? Or are you?
Esto. What's that? Hola, como esto.
Let me get her back on here.
Hola, como esto.
Polo, you got chicken?
No.
Bien, gracias.
Bien what?
Bien, gracias.
Como estás? Yes, bien, gracias.
Yeah, but hola, como este.
Look at her accent. Oh, no, preacher. You hear your wife's accent?
I told it, but she don't speak. I speak Spain.
I know. She might have something hiding in there.
She ain't got to go.
So how's your day going?
It's going well. It's going.
A drone show here in in Rockdale County. We have a drone show. I saw some pictures. Yeah, it was a big.
There's a show going on right now.
See, Tuli. So, Jessica said she sounds so good. She really does. You think she's Latina? She hiding it? I think she is hiding her root.
Hold on. Let me ask a question. Did you ever have your hair slicked down over here when you?
You took your stuff off. He just talking.
What?
You took your stuff off the stage. It popped off the stage. Now we're back.
I didn't do that. Somebody else did it. I never touched. I never touched it. No, who did it? That probably that clown Just the Love Dot. I did not touch it.
You're back.
Well, I ain't went no while. Via Isle Salvadorian Dorente Ojos Wapinda Español in the Salvador.
Wow, feature that's
great.
What's going on right now out there?
She must be Dominican. Yeah, you're right. She must. She does look. Yeah, she is light skinned.
Bolo es muy benita. What about my Spanish?
It's good, preacher.
Kind of stuff. Listen, I'm saying all kind of stuff.
You really
That's
are.
right. You having a whole conversation.
She don't know she domino. She falling over her old behind. Tell me no Dominican. No.
Oh, thank you, babe. Her hair is beautiful. Thank you so much.
Look at her. She understands. It's crazy. Preacher, she took Spanish when she was younger. She had to.
I taught her I do construction. So I taught her with nail and hammer.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Sid. This is what is Sarah talking about right here? I'm confused. What is that?
All things coming.
All things coming. What is that?
I don't know, preacher.
I mean, he typed this. Got to mean something.
What do you mean, said? What do you mean by all things coming?
What could he mean by all things coming? All things coming. What is the day? What's the day? Thursday?
Indian.
Thursday.
What's tomorrow? Tomorrow.
Yes.
And then the day after
that's what Justin is like, la realidad. He doesn't even know what he's saying.
Smitty, it is
Okay.
Really on Indio pony.
You
Pony. Huh?
Preacher, who knows what Pong mean? He Googled an Indian and found Pawnee.
That man talking about something. She talking about no said. Why she saying no? That's what we gotta remember, ladies. All things common.
We shall see, because all things common for everyone, including the Akeem.
No, it's not.
You know,
they don't have it together like y'all. Y'all ladies got it together.
Yeah,
You said the message you teach before. That's I know that the message I tell you right, y'all. All cool. Y'all, then we got Lanita that went out the door, and she on the ground level. Somebody she done flip down 15 steps. How you fall down 15 steps when your house is when you live on a flat?
Stop, Preacher.
That does mean something. What about Quay Paso, everyone? Capaso. Hey, Paso. See that? Y'all don't speak that. I know Smith was gonna run out.
Nada. Nada.
Look, Preacher, I don't know what's going on.
He said never nothing. I taught her all that. She don't know that stuff about herself. Look at Justin. Look at we gonna try your French like all did the Greek, like y'all did the Greek. Man. Yeah, we can try chill.
Justin, we're gonna try your French like y'all did Greek.
Josh, they call Josh. Greek. So anyway, what's going on this week with you? How's your week?
Busy, super busy, and I'm just happy that it's almost over and the weekend is coming up. I am excited. But how was that drone show? I've never gone to a drone show.
Oh, I know. I didn't go to it, but I did see pictures and a video of it. But it was really, really it's like a I want to say not like fireworks show, but it's to that degree, like they do shapes and pictures, lights, with the drone lights. Yeah,
so it's dark. It's at nighttime.
It's at night. Actually, it may be over now, but it was as soon as the sun dropped. It was
$100,000. That thing need to be going on for a week. I ain't paying $100,000 for nothing at all. It's over. He paid $100,000 for the drone to do that.
For Dave's Hot Chicken, Dave's Fried.
Oh, that new place.
Yeah.
Chavez said he got a. Chavez, don't you speak Spanish? He said he got a C in Spanish.
Yeah, that they did.
Very busy talking to the ladies in class. These kids better preach. We trying. If you got the ladies, you won. Carrie. No si por que esta celos who that? Elos Indios Azteca.
Preacher, los Indios Aztecas don't even speak Spanish. They speak a dialect.
But it's impressive though.
What's impressive, Preacher?
I'm impressed.
He's Googling those things.
Earlier this week with Steve Harvey face. That was a terrible drone show. Listen, anybody look like Richard Pryor after Richard Pryor gone, you can throw that face away. You'll never be that funny in your life, so don't even try. See, even Jessica said he's creative. Oh, she said creature. I thought she said creative. Same thing. Oh, they're going, Martin's got, what is that? Para Tudos. That your cities, I don't know. No, Tobago, Nada, Musque, Con, Hispanic.
Oh, wow.
He said he's not Spanish?
No,
what did he say?
It says, aha for everyone, all of you guys. I only work with Hispanic people.
Correct.
Thank you for
Why your brother don't know no Spanish? All you know is Spanish, right?
Estudié mucho indio y mucho idioma también. Hablo alemán con fluidez. Oh, please stop it, Miller.
What is that? Oh, he done cut her down too.
He says that he studied a lot with Indians, and he studied a lot of languages, and he also speaks fluently French, Alemán.
He tried to steal Richard Pryor style, Ron. Yeah, I know he did. That's why I can't ever respect him. They look like Richard Pryor when Richard Pryor living and think you're a comedian. You should have went to a ditch digger.
These people are going in. I'm done.
What's she
Cut
say?
the show. She said, "No, I'm not even saying it, preacher. This is not fair for people that are very
No,
responsible."
you didn't say it.
You know what?
Your mama your pants.
Exactly.
What's she saying?
She said, "You mama your pants," but look who it is, preacher. It's not us.
Well, she's speaking for cool. I got that. You hear what she said? Y'all heard her. Now she insulted me in my native language in Spanish. So what am I supposed to do? Cool. You're responsible for this. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
all things common. Just remember that all things common.
Justice said, Valerie said, "Your mama wears pants."
See that? Oh, she said my mama wear pants. Oh, she
No, she didn't say that, preacher. That's not true.
And then they go lock in there another trust. She not speaking. Yeah, she's speaking for you.
Oh my God! But preacher, I think she should get extra. Whoever's talking to you like this should get extra, not us.
That's tight. It's gonna be tight. Listen, this weekend we're gonna have so much fun. I appreciate these.
I'm feeling sick.
Don't do it. Don't go do like Nita. Don't throw herself on the ground and try to tap one of her checks from her business bank account. It's not gonna work. So let me show you this. Sorry for the late start. What are we going to do? Kamala Harris and I was say Joe Biden, they're the same people, and Donald Trump. We have a real issue here. I'm gonna start off by just saying, I want people. I don't think outside of party and think about survival. Okay, with both of these people, you got. Let me say that first. Not just my opinion, but just factually, both of these people are not good candidates for this position. That's first. That's false. First of all, stop. I'm gonna believe if you're a party line voter that you're not even a free thinker. You have to look at it.
You get that food out of the oven.
Excuse me?
Get that food out of the oven.
Yeah, I just had to put it back in that one right now.
Oh, yeah.
So then if you're going party, that means you're not a free thinker to me. I say look at the candidate, look at the person. America has had so much defect and default when it comes to party. We hadn't had a viable candidate in, I don't know, better than 30 years. Okay. If you really look at the candidates we gotten from Reagan, a lot of people brag about Reagan. Reagan came out with a trickle down economics, which was give the money to the rich, which when business spend, it comes down to the working class. Okay. I kind of see some of the signs of what he was doing. To me, he wasn't a great president, but you got to look at, we elected him after a bad run of Carter. Carter only had 4 years. Carter messed up with giving away weapons to Iran, which caused us problems. I mean, gas prices were high back when minimum wages was $2 and some change, not even $3.35. Carter deregulated transportation. That's how a lot of independent truck drivers are out here now surviving. Because at first, what happened when you had independent truck drivers, it was all regulated by the federal government, which means like when you got a load, the federal government actually gave you the rate. So it wasn't something you bid or competed for. The federal government actually sent it out. This is the rate. If you had a load going to California, whether you was a company or independent, everybody got the same pay. Well, Carter came out with deregulation, which opened it up because now you could bid. They put it out and say, hey, I'm paying $3,000 to go to California. Somebody say, I'm not going. I got to have 6, 7. Or somebody else who say, I can afford to do it for $3,000 can do it, which at the same time get the freight move. I understand, that's cheap freight, but you got to look at it's only going to survive. People have to work. And you don't want to try to control price. You want to leave it where it's open, competitive, where give people who in business get an opportunity where I need to save costs. In order for me to give you a good price, I need to get a good price on delivery or shipping. Okay. Mm-hmm. I need to get a good price on goods. So a lot of things when you look at these presidents. So Reagan came in behind what looked like almost an incompetent president. So a lot of times these people come in, then a lot of people felt like Reagan was good. He did 2 terms, got senile. George Bush came in, running off the fact he was the vice president to him, who made it 1 term, who said he wasn't going to raise taxes. And a lot of people say he lost because he said he wasn't going to raise taxes, then he raised taxes. That's why he had to wait before you put certain things out of your mouth. Mm-hmm. At the same time, that's not why he lost. Mm-hmm. He lost because Ross Perot split the party. Ross Perot started the Independent Party, where they broke off and he ran against Bush, which hurt him. That's how Clinton won. Clinton would have never won. It was not because he said he was not going to raise taxes. George Bush lost because Ross Perot split the party and started the Independent Party. That's how Jesse Ventura came in. He joined the party. He won first independent to win an election. He became the governor of Minnesota. Out of George Bush, Clinton got it. Clinton did. He came in. He messed up Social Security. Social Security had $160 million surplus. He said, man, this ain't no, he was like, this is a surplus. Who heard Nick Gingrich fought him? He was the Speaker of the House. He fought him on not touching Social Security. He said, that's not a surplus. That's Social Security. Because they were trying to be prepared for the baby boomers, who they looked at was going to wipe out the economy, wipe out the Social Security. Baby boomers came in during the war. That was the biggest time that most kids were ever been born. So those people looking at Social Security drawing, Clinton hurt all these people. Your first black president hurt you. He took that money, dispersed it among him and his friend, throw some out to the people. McDonald, Burger King were hiring. They were paying $500 sign up start today. You remember talking about that? They were saying, listen, you fill an application, you start work today, not next week.
Yep.
You get $500 because Clinton was just throwing money out. He did a terrible job as governor in Arkansas. The water was messed up. He did terrible for business, infrastructure. He did not do a good job with American taxpayers. The gas, actually, he's the one that actually signed the paperwork for OPEC to raise gas when gas first went up over $1. That was under Clinton because he was going out. He couldn't run anymore. He was a lame duck. So a lot of these people don't know history with these presidents. They just know that pay attention. Our gas went up over $1 under Clinton. Clinton signed the bill for OPEC to raise gas prices. George Bush 1 came in, another sloppy president. Another incompetent president. We wound up getting the towers hit. We had an early hit president that hurt him, but they had to cover up for money that was lost. On top of that, we wound up getting into the major wars. We just had a terrible time under George Bush. So after Bush, who looked good after that? Obama, the black savior. One-term senator walked into the highest seat we got. Now he managed to walk out without scandals. But a lot of times we put people that listen, he came in, he pushed the same agenda that Clinton had. Let's get homosexuals in the military. So how's the military surviving before we you've always had homosexuals in the military. Passing a law in the military did make a difference. You just politicized something that actually did nothing but cause more problems. You weaken the military. Everything they look like they did to help the country, they actually hurt the country. Bush had a bad presidency. So then you got Obama coming in. The housing market cracked. Bush was a terrible president. He really was a terrible president. And we lost back the war. He left us stuck up for 20 years in Afghanistan. So we got their food on top of the housing market crashing behind their foolishness. And by the time you can get yourself situated, you typically need 8 years in the office. It's really more than that. Because your first 4 years is trying to clean up the other person mess. What you get 4 years, your whole 4 years won't even cover what you're doing. You only get a couple of years, then it'll move into the next administration, whether good or bad. So we really don't know how well you've done until the next administration finishes 4 years. Who do we get after that? Who ran us on? I'm a people person. I run business. He's ran. He failed that. This America has gone. Your fire is gone. Everything he does, it fails. When you lose a casino in Las Vegas, there's no reason to think that you're a businessman. Yeah, he's only getting his money from forging books. I like a no-nonsense straight talker. I like that part of him. He does not know how to separate business from his personal feelings.
That's true.
He's bad for business. He's going to come in under Donald Trump. We had more black shootings. We had more. Black and whites were more at each other. He kept us more divided.
I agree with that.
Conversation, empowering the police to just let them loose. These are still citizens. He didn't come up with a plan on how to implement or bringing citizens together and fixing the economy. Of course, COVID did come under his administration. Not blaming for COVID. I'm blaming for the way he handled business at the first. Then we got Joe Biden.
Ooh.
He's just been terrible. There is no border. This is now Mexico.
Yeah.
People say, let's go the path to immigration. There needs to be a path to immigration. Come through. Right now, America is so screwed up that we can't. I don't care for legal. We just right now, you need to fix what you got.
Yeah. And did you hear that new law that they just came up with where Cubans, Haitians, and Venezuelans automatically get asylum when they get here, they step foot here, and Venezuelans are destroying this country. They're delinquents.
We got from everywhere. I mean,
I don't want to say all 100% Venezuelans, but gangs are coming from there. New York, I was just in there, and it looks garbage. It looks all Venezuelans in the street, like they're making it like their country. It was just, I was shocked.
It's terrible. Listen, the whole thing is terrible. That's just, people can take how they want to. It's a terrible situation. And it's a situation. And I was talking to somebody tonight, and I was telling them about the difference with our show and what we do. Mm-hmm. It's about discussing the issues, then coming up with a conclusive resolution on how we're going to fix the issue, make changes. We can't afford to just continue to talk about it. Let's look at what the problems are. Then we come up with a constructive way on how we come in and mitigate the problem. At this point, the road we're traveling, we're about to be non-existent. There aren't any right for citizens. All rights are given to people. Let me tell you something for people of color who fighting about it. I got the best foolproof plan for the quote-unquote people of color who want to say they want to move from poverty to move to stabilization or move to riches. We give up our United States citizenship. We go back into Mexico. We come across the border. We say, Espanol. They got to put us up in New York, Chicago. Our kids going to be taken care of. They're going to empty out the school. We get $35,000 off the rip. We get driver's license. We get vehicles. Turn in everything. Listen, in California.
You need your birth certificate, preacher, to say you're Venezuelan, Haitian, or the other one is Cuban.
I tell my loss when I came over, the coyote get my birth certificate, man. Listen,
yeah, that's very true, preacher. That's very true.
The coyotes. So the coyotes.
They do grab.
Brag on Smitty Spanish. Who know about the coyote?
Tuli, do you know about coyotes and stuff like that?
Know about the coyote. No, because she ain't down like that. I'm down like that.
But I do have a video.
Here we go. Go ahead. Is your clothes on?
No.
Preacher.
Okay. This one, people say if you don't ask, you're gonna find the last minute.
Wait, no, you got
the nursing home for going. I tried to drop out. We got there too late. Please don't show that video when I see that old lady who's in there who's sleeping on the other side of you.
You got that? Wait, no. Love doctor. Anyway, it's in reference to what we're talking about. So.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Let it slide.
Let me see.
I put my food out. I'm starving.
I remember how we do this. Hold on, y'all. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh shoot! I don't think I
If you play and then share the screen.
Oh yeah, I can do that. I think. Hold on. Let me just look. Okay. Let me get to it. Play it and share the screen. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay. Oh, never mind. I see. Hold on. Yeah. Share screen. Mentioning it on my screen. Share screen. Okay, yeah, here we go. Oh, let me make it bigger first. Just a second. I don't want to be fixing it while I'm like wait, no, hold on. There's my screen. Nope, I'm here. Let's see. I just gotta go to the is AJ is. Oh boy, hold on. I got it. I'm just with y'all. Hold on. I got it, but I just gotta fix it with y'all. So. No,
What is
baby.
Love Doctor doing?
I don't know. Can y'all see that now?
Yes, ma'am.
All righty. Let's see.
Yeah.
Y'all volume. Okay. So that was. Say what?
Did all them live in an apartment?
No,
That's
no.
the Venezuelan gang I'm telling you guys about that's coming here, and it's just they're determined to destroy this. They had said that they want to destroy the border between here and Mexico and this country. It's just
Well,
That is from that is showing they are taking over a apartment complex, excuse me, and they're forcing Black people out of their apartments, and they're charging rent. This is Aurora, Colorado. They have taken over an apartment complex. And I guess
savages.
people, so they're forcing them out.
I don't think they're targeting.
This is what you look at with that whole situation. Why the blacks, quote unquote black? Because what did they learn from their country? The reason they knew they could come here and they knew the blacks and they say, let's go to California, let's go to Beverly Hills, let's go to Buckhead, let's go to any esteemed white neighborhood. It's because what did they know? Who allows them to do this? When you get mad at them, start looking at a system. It's a system in place that allows this type of stuff to happen. If we don't stand up as a people and start looking at how do we better support ourselves, we have to get out of the mindset of looking white America owes white America. And no, I ain't one of them people talking about, oh, they don't owe us nothing. I'm not. I'm just telling you, when you had that mindset for how long and no money's come up.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Now the police are denying that this is a gang situation, and the city, according to reports, said they have condemned those buildings as unsafe, and the officials in the city supposedly gave the residents 6 days to move out before they cut the utilities off.
Because of the gang.
No, they're not saying that. They're saying it because the building is condemned.
Well,
so that's what they're saying. They condemned it to be unsafe. So they asked the people, the residents, to leave, and they said they gave them 6 days to leave. But there are reports, and we've seen the video of these heavily armed people coming in and forcing people supposedly to leave their apartments. So there's some things going on there with that.
Did you guys see the article where it says, like, literally 5 hours ago, where it says El Paso on high alert as dangerous Venezuelan gang described themselves as, and they want to search into the U.S. Like a high alert. Everybody is in alert right now not to let these people in because supposedly they're very dangerous in Venezuela, their country. And I just honestly, I'm sorry, just kill them. As they're coming in here, just shoot them. Because they're really bad. They're really bad. When I say this, I'm not trying to be mean but they're evil. Like, they killed in their country and they're coming here to bring that,
Yeah.
Just kill them.
But let me ask you a question when you say that, all right? Being fair, Are there any danger than the quote unquote black gangs in California that drive by, shoot, and kill little kids? Are there any danger than these kids right here in Lithonia that drive up an apartment complex as a gang initiation, jump out with an AK-47, start shooting up buildings? My grandson, one of my grandsons was in an apartment, him and his mom, in the apartment complex. They was at home today, and somebody just got a car, started shooting, and bullet. They was on the ground. This just shot the building up. They had to lay on the ground until the shooting was up. So, to be fair, I think with me, let me be honest with you. It was up to me. Every one of these gang members, I give them death penalty. Every one of them. But if we say kill them and we're not fair with everybody, then we're only doing it based off of the race. That puts us in the same situation we sell white America. They say, well, these black drugs, they should be these black, but then you got whites that sell drugs as well. Like they give you more time for cocaine wrapped up than they do for powder. If we're going to be fair, all these gangs can be shut down and stopped. A couple of this education, really, it really is educating opportunities. Then it had to be severity, punishment. What makes you get up and go to work every day? Need. You had the education, you had a skill level, and you know if you do something else, you're going to jail. And because you've been accustomed to a certain life, you don't want to go there. We have to cut that life off. That life, I go to jail, even better. That going to jail means I'm afraid to stay out here and survive. I can't make it. So I'll make myself look crazy so I can go here and I look like, oh, I'm crazy. It don't matter. Only reason a man go to jail, really, honestly, other than stupidity, is the fact he can't make it out here. So a couple of things have to happen. You got to educate. You got to make sure people get skilled. You ain't going to stop everybody. Please don't think that's the whole side. But a lot of things can be stopped. You got to make the penalty so severe. We can't afford it. Why are you in jail with your homies? Why y'all have a whole cell block? Why separating you from other people so nothing happened to you? You on the street hurting other people. That's why you're arrested. And I'm not going to protect you in jail. I have to give you another option where this is something you don't want. So when you say, wait, they're not only people. We got the Mexican mafia. We got the Crips and the Bloods. We got the GDs. We got so many people doing damage on these streets. And all these people, the citizens have to regain back. We got to make jail to where this. Listen, when you go here, you gang related in a murder, shoot, beating. Listen, you got to get the death penalty. Listen, hands down, death penalty. We got to make it where these kids look at. You're going to want to get an education and do something. You're going to want to get a trade. Yeah. Right now, listen, who you think has destabilized Venezuela? America. Why do you think these kids are targeting America? They're looking at what country have they been told had destabilized them. Go to America. When you come to America, we don't carry your criminal record from Venezuela, Mexico, and these other stuff, from El Salvador, whatever country. They don't. From Cuba. They don't. Yeah, as a fresh, clean citizen, all we know about you. And we're giving you money, giving you opportunities off the rip. We can't afford to do that until you can stabilize your own citizens. You're talking about a pathway to citizenship. We need a pathway to survival.
Yeah.
Your pathway to citizenship don't trump my pathway to survival. I can't survive here, and I'm from here. I can't afford to give you a dime.
Yep, we're already in a bad economic situation.
But then, okay, now back to our president. Who's pushing to put money back into the people, in the hands of the people, putting control back into the hands of people, which means less government. We need to have less government. Where we need government to work at, that's where we need to function at the most. We need less government when it comes down to disciplining our kids, controlling the sexuality of our kids. This should not be a decision made at school. You can't leave my house with no jeans on, with no Jordans, no Air Jordans, and with no Izod shirt or no polo shirt, and come in here with no done dress on and no sandals strapped up to your knee telling you my daughter. That's something between me and you. We're going to handle that. And the answer is no. And that's not a job for government, especially when you're talking about a minor child.
Yeah.
These are the same people passing laws to let people come in, give them money. California just signed a bill there's legislature to pay $350 million allocated to pay 20% down on home for immigrants, illegal immigrants.
Makes no sense.
I can't, but what you can't get it. As a citizen, you cannot get 20% assistance. If you don't have 20% down payment for a conventional loan, you ain't getting a home. You can't even borrow it.
Mm-hmm.
You have 3% for FHA home. So this
Right.
is the case when citizens got to look at who you're going to elect. Now, Trump will not stand for that part, but what other rhetoric are we going to get from Trump? He's saying give the police a license to kill, and I'm not prosecuting. You can't. A policeman only has arrest powers.
Right.
That's what you don't allow him to be judge and jury on the street.
That's right.
So you got to look at his foolishness. This the foolishness we got to deal with.
It's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible.
Immunity for killing. Immunity. So you just created another game.
Yes. Well, I always thought that, you know, I back in the days, I always thought that the police, and we do have police among us, but back in the days, I did not like the police, and I thought they were a gang because they went out there and they did whatever they want, and they had a power. They were a power in my brain. They're like, they're a powerful gang. Nobody really can tell them anything. So it's just
not enough good ones versus a lot of bad ones. You need real heavy training. You need people that care about people understand the job. You got to stop giving people a gun because they cut their hair. They don't have a felony. They've been arrested before. They don't mean they're not a criminal. We put in our minds, if you can sign a paper saying you've never been arrested, that it means that you're an honest person, that you've never been convicted. We had the synopsis that if you've been arrested, you've been convicted, that means you're a bad person the rest of your life.
Right.
So I don't know how these people can ever get these jobs because you have to say you never made a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
You were just never caught.
Exactly.
We got to start looking at making better decisions.
That's right.
When we say there's a law, we can't do that. Then laws are made by man. We correct them. We change. We had laws before about a man being a man, a woman being a woman. You change that at your convenience. Why we can't change some of these others?
Welcome, Wayno.
What up?
Trouble, man.
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? I agree with what you're saying. A lot of stuff.
Who do you vote for?
You know what I thought about too, though? When I really thought about it, anybody who want to practice the law, they make them go to school and get a license to practice law, except for law enforcement. That's the only field you can work in and practice law without having to get a license in.
What?
There's majority of maybe because what I experienced, the cops in the school that I went to, they were just corrupt. They're the ones who provide the weed for the kids. There was just corrupt, flirting with the girls in high school. It was just corrupt. Like those police officers were very corrupt.
You grew up north, though.
Mm-hmm.
They corrupt there. Well, I mean, you got corruption everywhere, just like politicians. Wherever good can be is always going to be something that's going to always be contrary. What do we have to do as the masses? Come to grips with what we got. Start implementing change. Just like here in Rockdale County, we had a reign of pretty much do what you want to do. We here on the show talked about we got together collaboratively along with others. We made one change where some people were unseated due to people coming together, citizens saying it's time for change. That same thing can evolve out into other places. A lot of people who sit back, oh, ain't that gonna change? Oh, you're right. Nothing's gonna change if you don't become a changer.
Mm-hmm.
You got to stop saying change is gonna come unless you become the changer. That's what we look to do. Get people to sit down and see what do we agree on There are two candidates. People say, I'm not going to vote for either guy.
Right.
Your choice. They're right. But don't complain. Don't complain if you didn't do something to make a change. That's not a changer. Not doing anything is not a changer. Well, it don't make sense to vote for. I'm going to vote for. They're not going to win anyway. But the problem, what it is, these people that run have to look at numbers. When they look at numbers, they can say, I might have won, but I wasn't that favorable. Which means that people aren't favoring me the way I'm thinking. With all the money I spent, with everything I've done, I barely won this. You got to become changes where we sit down and we start becoming the people say, this is what we agree with. This is our best option. Even the people we get that we say, we hold them to that standard. Why did I vote for you? What did you convince me why you ran to say, vote for you and support you? Then let's hold them to that end and say, these are my expectations. Or these are our expectations. That's how you're going to get change. It might seem, well, it's too long. We got to wait another 4 years. But you got to look at, this wasn't created overnight. And you got to change it overnight. You start implementing things to make changes. Putting people in the place where you can get a voice. Doing like Twain said, get you a seat at the table. None of the slaves made a change with slavery being in the fields. They had to go and fight it. But that's being honest, you got to be changed. There were people who escaped and left. The people who stayed on the plantation got free from people who actually became changers.
Mm-hmm.
Stop sitting on the plantation. That's become change. I'm not just saying people color, white, Hispanic, Indian, whatever your nationality is. We got to get past the color and come with people agreeing there is a problem. And it's that. Go ahead.
A question some of you were talking about was in terms of making the right decisions. The question is in terms of politics, and I'm looking at candidates. I have two options. If I don't agree with either option, what do you suggest I can do in terms of me making the right decision?
Then we need to create a candidate. We also have a policy that you can write in a candidate. Let me tell you something, how effective the people are. They show you that the people are effective more than they know. Why do you think this lady raised $600 million? Because they're going to pay people. They're going to influence people through campaign, through ads, through videos, through marketing to convince them to vote for them. Which means that people do have power. Every day you don't need the money because we control it anyway. I don't need to raise $600 million to do that. $300 million. So now what we do, we have to sit down and look at, I don't care for either one of these candidates, be honest. When you look at them overall, both of them are bad picks. This is me, okay? So what do? Let's pick a candidate. Let's write our candidate in. It might not work now, but if you convince enough people to say, listen, I don't have to participate in voting for you too, but I can voice my vote for this is who I want. Somebody I feel like that's better for the people who look at that, meet my concern and need. They can't just be you, but meet some majority. Because you look at a person at the president of the United States, this is a large market. We can't go around and say we need a white president when whites are minorities. We can't say we need a black president when blacks are minorities. We can't say we need it. I mean, every race is a minority if you put them versus every other race. So we need somebody who's going to be inclusive. We got to get people that are going to look, listen, vote for me for president. This is my end. I'll tell them flat. Don't make me no different. Nobody control me. I'm my own person. No, I'm not going to vote and push for no homosexual agenda. There's not a group on the street that's calling for the killing, murder, burning, they're firing a homosexual. So we're wasting time. You draw more attention to yourself with trying to create these groups than you do trying to stop them. Just stop it. Women having abortion, this is a problem. You need to look at this. If you want to have an abortion, the best thing to do is stop having sex. We know how do abortions come in through what? Getting pregnant. If you don't want to get
right.
It makes no sense.
Mm-hmm.
It makes no sense. So I get on drugs and I want you to pay for the rehab. What about if I get off the drugs? Then you don't have to pay for the rehab. Then you want the government to fund it? Come on. We can't do that. We got to pick your battles.
They are though, preacher. They're funding.
America needs to be able to compete on a global name. You know who's killing us right now? India. India killing us on the global trade. China is right next to us. China got other countries. Yeah, India is looking to move from number 1 to number 2. Number 2 only give you one more spot. Yes, China economy is hurting, but remember who they behind. They sponsoring. They got enough countries that they're backing that they can come back. America has lost its footing. Listen, America had credibility. It lost its credibility. You went somewhere and said, America. You lost it. Just like Britain, we've lost it. Europe has lost its footing.
I agree.
We need to pull back. We need to go back to steel. We need to go back to making. Nobody makes steel better than America. Nobody. Why y'all think Godzilla went to Japan? That stuff a joke. My 4-year-old grandson, 5 years, he could tear out all of Japan with his bare hand. Nobody beats it. We buy steel from China. That stuff is cheap. It don't work. China, listen, we make the number 1 cardboard comes from America. Americans are hard workers. We can do it. We lost the crap. They outsourcing hurt us. We got to make American company bring your product back. If you take you move GM, you move Ford, and you take it in Mexico, you take it in Canada. When you bring your product back, I'm gonna tax you hard. I'm gonna charge you tariff like I'm charging everybody else. You're not gonna take an American name company, go manufacture in another country, and bring it back to us and say American made. You're not gonna suck us and you took American job. You're gonna pay. Everybody who's gonna bring goods in America, you're gonna pay. You're competing against America. You think China gonna charge their own people more taxes than America? The American good, that's crazy. Yeah. What say you?
Something that you said about the abortion issue. Actually seen a commercial earlier this week in regards to abortion. And what I want to do is I want to know really what's the difference between factual information versus some of this propaganda. What I like to do is a 30-second video about abortion, and I would like to show it to y'all. I want a disclaimer ahead of time, but I want y'all to take a look at it and let me know if you feel as though this is more of an attack campaign and propaganda, or if this is something that might actually be factual. Is that all right if I share it with y'all really quick?
Yes, sir.
Saw 100 years of the KKK lynching black men. Now, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, and the Democratic Party are killing for the KKK, lynching black babies by abortion in their mother's womb. They've convinced black women that the answer to unintended pregnancy is to murder their babies. Black people must repent of voting for these child killers.
I'm Randall Terry, and I approve this message.
Who are that?
What do y'all take? Is that more so propaganda, an attack campaign, or is it something that can actually be factual?
It could actually be factual. I think it's factual. I mean,
I know when I took a look at it,
Twan, check your text message.
I was more so sitting around looking at different particular aspects, and I know a lot of times some attack campaigns, they'll actually just create propaganda, and they'll make it like one person actually said something when in actuality that they didn't say something, or one person might actually be for something, and when it's not. And I see it on the both sides. I see it on the right side and also see it on the left. And it's almost like I realized that I have for a long time been a victim of whatever I see on the media. You know, if somebody said this, then it got to be true. If it's on TV, then it has to be true. That means this person or this person that actually said it. And I just look around and I see, when I'm looking at both sides, I see attack campaigns from both sides. And it's almost like, how are you able to discern what is true versus what is really propaganda?
Well, you have to look at where you get your information and know your candidate. And a lot of it, you know, you have to trust on endorsement from other people. Look at how people typically get in. Unlike with Tulane, I use that because She didn't get the endorsements. She pushed her own self.
Right.
People got to see the candidate. People got to talk to the candidate. People got to see the candidate. Nobody sat out there every day, all day like she did, you know, from the original campaign to the runoff. So people got to see the candidate work. They watched people that ran against her come out maybe once a week, never came out voting day, stayed a couple hours and go. They saw her stay out all day. They saw the people that supported her, which means people weren't stupid. People looked at, okay, I don't know nothing about her. Maybe she's a Muslim. I don't know. Maybe she's a terrorist. Maybe, but then they look at these people out here supporting her and backing her. So that says something about her, that these amount of people will sit here and stand with her and put in the time when it was raining, when it was hot, and people had to take a chance on based off. I see her working. I feel like this is a person. I feel like we'll put the time in, and they haven't put this amount of time in to do nothing. Right. They saw what other people done from not just what they said. Their labor showed the bad bills, the overbuilding, infrastructure failing, the sewage water drains bagged up. And they didn't show up. So they looked at their performance there was their same performance when they ran as candidates. So it allowed people to, that's all we can do with these people. What kind of performance has, let's look at Kamala, okay? Kamala. Do y'all know who she's actually running against? Let me show y'all something what people don't think. Who y'all think she's running against right now?
Trump.
No, she's not. Let me tell you why that makes no sense. Is Trump the elected president?
No.
Okay. Who's the elected president right now?
Joe Biden. So
when she says she's coming in, what she says she's going to do?
I don't know. I haven't heard.
I haven't heard her giving no interviews or whatever.
She said, listen, I'm going to put back abortions. I'm going to stabilize the middle class. People need to do more than just make it. They need to be able to make it and then have a profit. What administration does she work with?
Joe Biden.
So you're saying that to say what? That Trump's not doing it?
Mm-mm.
See, if people really paid attention, listen, who is she running against?
So to bring it in the full circle, what you just said, I just seen an interesting article to more so to makes me question the article I just read. This headline right here shows that Trump actually donated to Kamala Harris back when she was the DA in California. It was going through, they found references where Trump actually donated to Kamala Harris' campaign when she was a California attorney general, which means that he was already in support of her before. I think all these people ultimately know each other and they may possibly even be friends.
Well,
that's what I think.
Sometimes people can give people things in hopes of business or things to happen in the future. Not necessarily mean I agree totally with what you're saying or what you're doing, but I'm looking at it. Some people give for a business, business reason.
Think about it. In California, Trump gets indicted a lot. Trump gets sued a lot. That's a smart move.
She's an attorney. She's an attorney.
So when I come in, I get a case come up against me in California, and the state attorney general come in, and the state attorney general also go look at this guy, also support my campaign.
Correct.
People, just so people to know,
right?
Not just them. Businesses donate to campaigns,
right?
Whether while they're running or after they run to help settle campaign debts. Okay, we ran out of pocket. So just for record, no special interest group. But what you try to get people to understand, these people give, and when people take donate, they don't know what you're gonna do later or whatever. Then these people come back sometime later and say, "Hey, I got a problem. I donated your campaign. I got a criminal problem, situation." She's a DA, attorney general. You're gonna look if people get to the president. They give because they look at these people as senators. They give enough money, they get direct access.
Correct.
They don't give $1,000, $2,000. They give thousands to where when they have an issue, listen, they go there. They can go to the White House. They have a time to directly speak with these people, and they pay money for that. They find out the EPA passing some rules and it's affecting their business. Guess what they're going to? I'm going to the White House. When they found out DOT done came up with some rules they passed that's hurting trucking, and I own a major truck company like JB Hunt or somebody, I'm going straight to the White House. When they find out the FDA passing something that's going to hurt Walmart, where do you think she going? The Walmart heiress is like in the top 4 richest women in the world. I think she's number 2. She's a Republican. She supports Donald Trump heavily. Where do you think she's going if he get in office? So just understand how politics work. I know the little people say, oh, these people pay for access. You say, no, it shouldn't be like that. A lot of things shouldn't be like that. This is why, I'm going to tell you why things get like that. Because enough people don't get involved. Enough people get involved, you can make things fair. You got a whole lot of inside illegal tradings because people don't get involved for things to be fair. You got people here that control the markets. Look at, let me tell you what's done. You see what they did. Now, the boyfriend who owns Telegram. He's out house arrest. They weren't gonna keep him. I knew they weren't gonna keep him because he's also Russian. Russian and already told him flat. He let Macron know off the rip. Listen, don't make this political. So they got him out of jail. He's sitting somewhere comfortably. House arrest, can't leave while they work this out. Because right now, these people, they trading prisoners and other stuff they're doing, okay? So they know what they're doing. But just showing you why these people are arrested. People like him, Mark Zuckerberg, for y'all to know, Trump came out today, and Trump told them that Mark Zuckerberg, if he's on his way to going to jail, to prison for life, if he gets involved with this election. Media sites, think about it. We posted on Instagram, we posted on YouTube, we posted on X.
Right.
That's how influential these places are on Facebook.
Very.
These people pull down ads, they pull down stuff. Oh, negative bullying. So they can easily remove your stuff and let something else run that they want to run. So these people control waves. They control attitude. They can listen. If it's a new gang saying slang, I want to get out. The easy way to do it is let it get on YouTube and put it on one of these social media sites, Facebook. What do you see on TikTok? Somebody knocking somebody out, somebody stealing packages, somebody punking somebody, pranking somebody. Look what they fill us with.
Yup.
People don't have a common sense idea.
You're absolutely right.
What is that? I got one of our comments on what it said, which is why Kamala, that's what they call Kamala, strategy is not to talk about her policies because people will ask what's stopping her from doing it now. She's already started talking about it. She tried to avoid it, but you can't because she's going to debate him. She doesn't have a policy. See, when she comes out to say what she's going to do, like she's saying she want to stabilize the middle class, she want to implement abortions back in. All Trump did was took it away from the federal level and left it to the states. See, people say they did not get rid of abortion. They pushed it to where it let states control that.
Right.
The federal government shouldn't be involved.
Right.
So it so happened that these states have conservative leaders that say no. If it's in our hands, I say no. Go some other state that'll let you do it. If you got time to listen, not trying to be funny, your sexual life is your sexual life, your preference, your preference. I agree, no, but I don't control what you do. I do not believe that you should have this is what I believe. If you have the right to kill a baby, then you should be able to kill your kid too. What's the difference? It's still a kid.
Right.
That's true.
Life begins at conception, correct? So how is it I can't beat my kid and break my kid arm later? That's the killing them. Why can't I take an iron and burn my 3-year-old? That's cruel and inhumane, but I can kill a baby? See, a lot of stuff they say, it don't make sense if you think about it. If that's something you want to do, I don't think this should be an issue to where women make certain things, and these people who proponent, why are you so adamant and waste time on killing a baby? Why don't you be more adamant about stop getting pregnant?
Got a point.
That's my right to get pregnant and kill it. What am I saying? I want the right to listen. I want the right to get pregnant so I can kill it. What am I saying? The whole plight makes no sense.
None.
Why would I be trying to get pregnant to kill a baby? That is a mental illness.
Yeah, I do. I agree with you.
Two
Yes.
people having sex with no protection. What's going to happen? What could possibly happen? Oh, I ain't worried about it. I'm just going to get an abortion. Take the pill, wear a rubber, put your body in a, and then wrap him up in aluminum foil and put a rubber band around it. Then put your whole body inside of 2 trash bags. If you get pregnant after that, ain't nothing we can do with it. But it don't make sense. Why are you arguing, fighting to kill a baby that if you did the right, you ain't go tie your tubes?
Yeah.
I don't want to have a baby. What's the easiest thing to do?
Yeah.
Get your old man clipped.
Practice abstinence.
I'm automatic with that. Let's get past that, because then they're gonna
Right.
say,
Right.
that's the first thing I teach. But let's just be practical.
Right.
I'm a man, right? I don't want to have no kid. Okay, blank no. I don't want no blank to the blank. No, I don't want no kid. But I want to sleep around with no condom with a woman who ain't on the pill. What's gonna happen? Come on, we know sexual transmission. Let's keep it here. I know people. What about we talking about abortion? That's what we're talking about. Just
Yes.
look at what we wasted the time in. And this is where the fight come in. Now we fighting each other about something we shouldn't be fighting. All you gotta do is tie your tubes. He get clipped. Conversation now on the time to me. If there's going to be a conversation of abortion, just say there's a father. He molests his daughter and gets his daughter pregnant. Or a man rapes a woman. I'm still not agreeing, but this is, now let me say this. If a woman been raped and she been impregnated by her rapist, I wouldn't be the person, I wouldn't want to get involved with telling her not to, because I'm not a woman and I couldn't imagine carrying another man's baby and you were raped. And this is what bad with our courts. The fact that, just say hypothetically, if I raped Tawanya and we know each other, she's pregnant by me, I go to jail for my 2.5, 3, 4 years. But now I get out and I get myself on my feet, I get some money, and I get an attorney to sue her for rights to see the child. She's married now. Mind you, she's married. And her husband has to bow down kowtow because they got to bring this child to me. And then I tell him, hey, man, hey, man, I don't like how you treat my kid. My son and my daughter saying the way you talk. You asking for a murder case.
Yeah.
Or if a woman is having a baby, just say that you're going to have a baby, and they see medically that if you have this baby, you could die.
That's different.
I'm not a hard man. That's different. Again, that's where you have to be at with your relationship. But you just throwing them legs up behind your head, hokey pokey. No, that's retarded. We should have a conversation.
I think what the problem is family. Single parent families are now being promoted, and an actual family that consists of a man and a woman, that's actually almost demonized. It's almost like the norm to promote casual sex and going around creating single parent families deliberately. That's smiled on. Whereas if someone come with a 2-parent home with both of their family, that's almost demonized. I saw a clip a little earlier this week. It's about a 5-minute clip. If y'all allow me to, I want to play it. It's with a celebrity, a well-known NFL athlete who basically made some comments bragging about how he has 8 kids from 3 different women. I'm only going to play about 3 minutes of it. I'll stop it and I'll lay out to opine. Here we go.
A lot of people see my situation and not think that I'm not high functioning.
What situation?
See my situation. That's a very vague question, and it's for you.
What situation are you referring to that they're looking at and thinking is not high function?
Just my life.
Your life entirely, or your life in relationships?
My life.
See, don't deflect. Stay here. Your life entirely, or your life in relationships?
Both, really.
And they think that you're low functioning.
No, I don't.
You just said people see your life and think you're not high functioning. The opposite of that would be low
No,
functioning.
no, no. Okay, so here you go. You're trying to take my
No, no,
intentions
no.
away from this. Is can I correct it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Or can I give you more?
Yeah, some more information. Heck yeah.
So I'm not married, right? I have beautiful children.
How many?
8.
I didn't do my research. I thought it was 4, but 8. Okay.
No, baby.
Cool.
It's
By how
8.
many women?
3. And this is the kicker. I want more. Now,
By multiple women? What's the intent?
I
I'm
just
saying
want God
about
to
your
bring
wife.
them. I just want God to bring them.
Oh, okay. And you have, so you just
Because my point is this. My desire to get married
Mhm.
is lower than my fear of divorce. So, as you had said, Dr. Brian, you said it, I didn't say it. I will agree. I'm just taking my time.
So just want to hit the pause button right there real quick. Talk to me. What's y'all take on that right there?
It speaks to what if you listen to Cam is speaking from an issue of it's a displacement with him. He feels a loneliness with himself, and he feels like those kids would give him some people to love him, would kind of give him a sense of being existed. You know, and it's bigger than just the fear of marriage, because he continually just wants to kid. See, there are some women that will just repetitively have kids. It becomes an issue with sometimes feeling needed or feeling loved. You know, a child almost is somewhat obligated to care for you regardless of, and to have that many kids, because without having a marital situation and not actually being able to be there because all of the mothers are different, you're not actually giving each of the kids what they really need. Even a kid in a 2-parent home, when you have that amount of kids, there always going to be one that's going to be kind of singing out that feel like they're alone.
Mhm.
So a lot of what he wants to do doesn't speak to him. It's not the sex, it's the fact of being accepted. Kids have to, you accept your parents until, you know, like until your cousins or other people say, hey, your mom's fat, your dad's on crack, or your dad, you really don't notice, because that's just the life y'all live.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's certain things you don't notice until other people kind of bring you realize this is not normal. Tuli, Resident Joe, what you think about my synopsis?
I think I agree. Another question that maybe you guys can I might be wrong, but why multiple women? What is the desire of a man to have multiple women? I can have my assumptions, but I want to know what, like, from the man perspective, why do you want to have from the multiple women?
Well, man, and more or less, I mean, as a man, that's something that almost solidified man what they, you know, for what we grew up doing. It was having multiple girls. How many girlfriends you got? Even little boys, they say, "Oh, he's so cute." I bet you be breaking all the girls' heart. That's what they say. How many girlfriends you got? So you start implementing, implying things at an early age. And a man is always, what they say, a man's a dog. All men are dogs. You say, why men a dog? Because y'all sleep around. So women actually put it into the minds of and acceptance. If you look culturally though, in other cultures, in other African cultures, and even like in Middle Eastern culture, it's normal for men to have multiple wives. So culture in itself, standing itself, has been that. I myself, that's not a thing for me, a hang up for me. When I was younger, I did date multiple women. You know, that was a thing because you feel like that's what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? And then it becomes till you find the person that you really engage and realize, I get what I need from this person, not just sexually, you know, the mental, the conversation, the care, the respect. And a lot of times when you don't, his more of what Cam is doing and the different women is, and not just him, a lot of men, is because they don't know themselves. Until you know yourself, you really don't know. Think about it. How many guys did you date before you got married?
You want me to say a number?
Got it.
No. How many guys did you date before you got married? I'm just, how many guys you dated? How many boyfriends did you have before you get married?
Boyfriends, like 4 before I got married.
Or before, so why was it for?
Trying to figure out who I wanted to marry.
And guess what? That's the same thing with him. Same thing with other men that date a lot of women or whatever. It's because you're trying to figure yourself. And that doesn't happen until you really start to get to a point in your life to realize I'm changing.
But I don't think it's more so how you date. It's the children that you're making. It's the women that you're making.
No, she didn't mention it. She didn't say the kids. She said why.
So there's the part I pushed the pause button because I just wanted to get y'all on there. So that's why I didn't play that part when she started talking about the children, but she did refer back to the children, how broken homes are being created and things like that. But I just want to play the first 2 minutes.
Dr. Joe said why men multiple women. She didn't ever say kids. So I was speaking on that end.
Oh
yeah. So before you play that, just real quick, do you feel, because in my perspective, and I see where I came from, it was difficult to figure out how things really need to be, right? You need to, when you are, like you said, you're taught this by whoever it is, like, how many girlfriends do you have? Especially it's kind of praised for the men. How many girlfriends do you have? Oh, you're talking to multiple girls. Okay, you're a player. It's like they praise that. But, do you feel like this sexual in general, is the education that's given or the example that's given by the whoever raised this human being? And if you see that whoever raised you is praising your multiple relationships, or you saw that this from your caretaker, then you most likely to do the same. Because for me, it was like I didn't know how to choose the correct guy. Like it was difficult, right? Because I didn't see it. Nobody was teaching me. I saw it from my brother eventually as an older woman. But it's like I feel like for certain other people, it's hard for them because they don't know where to look for, what to be looking for. Do you believe that it's because of the education that's given to them when they're little?
No, it's not the particular person that raised you. It's not where you get it from. It's your association with people in the street. Think about this with women, just like everybody. A lot of time when people get involved in sex in the first time, it's because of influence of other people. Girls will be their friend. Go ahead and do it, girl. Go ahead. Guys get pushed. So a lot of times you get the motivation of other people that you might be around and you deal with. It's pressure. A lot of things are just the fact that, until people really come into dealing with who they are, what are their real goals and direction they're going, then you don't settle. You don't. You just kind of keep moving. Well, it don't have to be sexually. It can be I conversate with a lot of women. And so, to the conversation but I'm searching because I'm still trying to find out myself. Then you heard Cam say his fear of what divorce was higher. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
The women, the fear is not the women, the fear is him.
Mm-hmm.
See, everybody thinking he said, yeah, you're right, because women hold women, people. No, the fear is him. He's afraid of himself. See, the only reason why he keep having all those kids, because no matter what he does, he'll still always be their father. See, with a woman, you'll be her ex-husband.
That's right.
Ex-boyfriend.
That's right, Petra.
All right, you go ahead. Believe it or not, I know a little something.
Hey, you spot on. You spot on. You definitely spot on. Tula, you had a little you want to add before I hit the start button?
Go ahead.
All right, so here we go.
You're not taking your time.
I am, though.
You're being very action-based. You're not taking your time. You're being very action-based.
I'm taking my time.
You're being very action-based. You have 8 kids with 3 different women.
Yes.
You are creating, procreating, and multiplying. That is not taking your time. You're being very selectively active. Okay? So you're creating, in disclaimer, the kids are innocent. They are beautiful and amazing. Anything I say has nothing to do with them babies because I can't wait to be a mom and I love the kids, period. But you are proactively choosing where you want to be active at and where you want to take your time. You want to take your time in having a wife because of your own fears. But you will, and I say this with all respect and love, what I'm about to say next, okay, Cam? But you will selfishly create broken families, even if you're in their life and you're a proactive father, and I believe you're an amazing daddy. I can only imagine with just your presence and knowing you thus far, but these families are still broken. Every child cannot have Papa in the house with them. So some child, if not will end up with some kind of deficit without daddy being there. Now, you chose to do that. I'm not saying you sat there and woke up one morning and said, I want to be selfish today, so I'm going to go make a baby. Not saying that at all. But those are selfish acts at the expense of your fear. So at what point do you feel the fear, do it anyways? And yeah, that is a low functioning behavior. To say that I am going to create these homes. Let me go better. I'm going to build these houses and put kids and these beautiful women and kids in them, but I ain't going to create a home in them. I'm going to wait till I dissipate my fear to find a wife where I'm still going to be fearful with, because there's no such thing as not having some type of nerve or some type of feeling behind marrying somebody who you're spending your life with. And then I'm going to build a home with her while all these other beautiful babies have houses. That's completely unfair and it's selfish.
Just tell me when I can solve.
Yeah, almost. That's completely unfair and that's selfish. And so, yes, you're taking your time in this department, but you're not taking your time in this department, which means you're compartmentalizing. And compartmentalizing never works. Compartmentalizing hurts everybody involved. Everybody who's in this box and that box and this box and that box and this box. And then here you go over here trying to figure out what box you're going to feed or entertain or do. Then you're looking outside to figure out who's your next victim to put in the box. It's unhealthy. And it's a huge dysfunction within our Black community that I truly believe personally, statistically, mental health wise, and community wise, that Black men would stop.
Black men would what?
Stop doing that, that they would stop that dysfunctional behavior of compartmentalizing and creating houses, not homes, and then finally a home with the wife. And then you have all these other houses that are homeless, but you over here at some.
You know something with her, she needs to actually diagnose herself.
Facts. Right on, spot on. Come on now.
Her delivery was horrible.
Look at her wardrobe. Her wardrobe says it all.
And her wardrobe hurt her from actually being effective in what she was saying. And what she took it to a race situation. I would have never gone to a race situation. I'd have dealt with him for himself. So now where you could have gained him, you lost it because you said Black men got to stop. Kids being born out of wedlocks at home and having multiple kids and different baby mother isn't a race issue. That's just an issue that happens in general. If I'm with the person, I'm going to talk to the person about how we're going to work on getting a corrective behavior with him, how to get him to function better with the 8 kids that he has, because I'm sure none of these kids get the same exact thing, which no matter what you do for one, and there's always going to be 1 or 2 that might get something different, you're going to scar the other ones.
Yes.
And because of your relationship with the other 2 mothers, it's going to make a difference on how some of the kids get treated. So it's a lot of things he needs work with. It's what she should have, to me. I would have worked on, Cam, let's look at this. Let's work on the relationship you have here. The way, to me, I would have convinced him on, once we see that we're functioning well with these 8, then look at some more. You could have got him to start with that first, make it see where he's not being effective there. Let's sit down and talk with the kids and ask them what they're missing, what they would like to have. So now it gives him a general idea of where he's felt. In his mind, he has an idea, I'm great because I pay what they need. You know what I'm saying? Their mama got a call. They can pick up the phone and call me. They ain't the same as seeing you. And then if these baby mothers have other men, that affects the relationship of you being in that relationship too. Especially if they get married.
Facts.
So it's too many dysfunctionalities that are happening. She, on the other hand, her titties will finna. I'm seeing her say they finna pop out in a second.
I think I saw something.
Bueno.
I saw enough titties. I don't think I'm missing what's the button. One thing was the button. The dress had 2 buttons. They were finna come off.
He's so crazy.
All the way out. That was a terrible dress. She wasted her time to try to look like this sister who's gonna fix the Black male rate. And I guarantee she didn't have a solid husband herself.
She don't. She's
single,
41 years old, childless.
All she needed was a little more butter on top of them brown biscuits. Like, sister,
yes, sir.
This the wrong dress. No, it wasn't like that. And you weren't carrying yourself where you put yourself in a bad situation. You keep talking about Black, then you went to Black men. You lost him. He's already fought. The hats are retarded. It's not hard to see something wrong.
Detarded hats. Detarded.
and he thinking he's pushing his style out here, and it's terrible. Then he's tight jeans. He really has a self-esteem problem, but you got to approach him in a way to where you can get him to listen, and you try to get him from that situation. Because really, at this point, it's about getting help for those kids. At this point, because when he's in the situation, it's affecting those kids.
Facts.
You agree, Dr. Jones?
Yeah, I do agree 100%. It's definitely that is definitely not a race thing. It's definitely something personal. I think if we start solving issues personally.
Hello. I was like, Isaiah said Elijah said she need a little country crock on top of them biscuits. Man, I'm telling you.
And Preacher, she's single, no kids.
Guess what? You know why she got no kids? Every man she get already realize how far he want to go. I ain't even trying to accidentally get that broad pregnant. You can see what her problem is. She got her little schooling. She thinks she knows what she's doing. She dressing herself to attract the men to get it, but when the men get her, she can't finish. I'm telling you, the guys gonna realize, you know what? When she sat down to try it out, you know, they realize, I gotta.
Hey, you gotta treat it like them parking lots in the airport.
They realize they
temporary parking lots in the airport. That's gotta do. Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, I guarantee she had a lot on her toe. They're gonna hit her back and they ain't hit her back. Listen, she's in her 30s, probably 35.
No,
maybe.
She say she 41.
See, I figured that means something. 41 years old, and she ain't got no kid and nobody married. Why you think that was?
She say she 41, done got 2 proposals and walked away from 2 proposals and no kid. That was she say. That's her mouth talking.
Let me tell you, so that woman ain't walk away from a proposal. Listen, man, ain't no way in the world them got up at. They don't saw she's trouble. They don't read her, realize she trouble. She thinks she know what she talking about. She don't. And she's already said enough. When they keep hearing her say black men, why y'all black men always don't talk to me about what nobody. If me and you talking, don't talk to me about what black men doing. I can't speak for no black men. I can speak for me. But that's always been her cop out with a man when she can't meet what she needs to do. Why y'all black men? It ain't hard to read. He said her attitude doesn't seem too pleasant, honestly. No, take that country crock and put it down her throat. Elijah correct. And it's bad because I think if speaking for quote unquote a man of color and women being of color, we need to be able to have a better dialogue, and it shouldn't be that it's the kill, tear you down black women or the kill, tear me down black men. Let's look at it. If you and I are speaking, let's deal with you and I, what my problem is and what your problem is. And let's work on that. And we're going to try to fix a race problem, a general problem with every black man between me and you. We ain't going to get nowhere. We're going to try to fix a problem with every black woman with you and I. That's not going to work. We're going to lose life, and we're going to build that. We're going to build up a hate block for each other.
That's
and
true.
A lot of this is the time we wasted. We wasted it. I know, but we wasted that time. You got to start dealing with the individual.
Come on.
You're not sleeping with every black man. You ain't sleeping with every black woman. So let's deal with who you talking to.
Come on now.
Yeah. All the time you can generalize for women is like when a woman says something disrespectful to a man. That's a leader. Then you have to group all of the women in there together. Like, think about like a woman when she insults a man like your mama, your parents. At that point, all you can see is all of them together.
Preacher, I was with you when you said address them individually.
That's different.
I address the problem individually because not everyone is the same.
But you don't understand men. If that's what you heard, then you don't understand men.
Think about it. When you have children, do you punish them all for doing one thing, or do you punish one?
Punish them all. Is that better? Because that way the other ones will feel.
I fear already, preacher.
No, you don't. That's not true. So Thule has instigated some things. So sometimes the actions of one can affect
Thule did this?
No, she did not.
What happened to my pants?
Thule.
Preacher, that had nothing to do with Thule, preacher.
Yes, it did. She the one dried them up.
Speak up.
She can't speak up, guilty. You know why she can't speak up? Cause black women. Speak up, called black women. Blame all of them. She did it.
On her.
What you don't feed will die.
It was definitely on her. It was definitely a group effort. Because did the group help? No. The group laughed and played and chuckled. Your mama, your mama, your mama do, your mama. Yeah. Hold on.
I would never.
Now, what are we talking about?
Not so all where I thought that was going. Listen. No, we're talking about, but this is somebody innocent. So we not everybody can't be blamed for the madness of a large group of people. That's just
that's true.
It's reckless, but other than that, we're talking about that. I'm trying to say every race has these same problems. Ours is just in the open for everyone. That's true. Every race there's not a race that don't have a complaint about the women of the race, and they'll look to another race and say, "Oh, they're women." Every race. That's people.
Facts.
You can't grade every. That's just people. Whatever you decide, I think this. Get what you like without trying to kill everybody. Like if a woman of color want to marry a white man, that don't make me feel like, oh, black men bad. That's your choice. That's what you want to get. That don't have nothing to do with me. I don't care if you dated every black man in the world except for me. That still don't put me in the boat with them. I think we have to start getting ourselves out of, oh, that's an insult to all black. That don't insult me because, listen, one woman can get one man can get one woman. So whoever you get is what you got. That has nothing to do with me. And we have to stop, making things where we feel like when you see 2 or 3 quote unquote black women with 3 white men, oh, shit, got all our women. Well, how many can you have? You can't have but one. Are they the only 3 we got?
Come on now.
Yeah, I'm just saying we really make a bigger fight, then we make it a hate of other people. And I think that comes to be a problem where you have a problem with yourself. Like me. Somebody, listen, it has nothing to do with me. I never look at myself, what's wrong with me? Why that black woman married a Chinese man? What's wrong? I wasn't trying to marry her, so ain't nothing wrong with me. That's her choice.
Facts. I feel the same way. Yeah.
If she want to marry somebody who cried and their tears run down their back, listen, that had nothing to do with me.
Nothing to do.
She want to marry a man when he rides through a red light and smile. He don't know what color the light is. That's him. Because the eye closed. Listen, to each his own.
And to own is each.
That's it.
That's
so
true.
wait, so having said, hold on, Shalom, all Master just poured a donkey in. Hold on, I missed something to say. Shalom, Master just poured a donkey in, and we is all. I got you, man. It worked. We appreciate you coming on. Danielle laughing. She laughing because she realized there's some people out here that's got to pay for what they done. Get what you like. That's what I tell people. Listen, I told my kids that I always said, listen, man, get what you like. Like Carrie and Damon got that nasty chili. Get what you like. I don't like that stuff. I said I had a video of that stuff. How did it look? Y'all seen it?
Disgusting. I thought it was disgusting.
It would listen. Listen. Tomorrow my garbage man will get it. Now I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know if somebody's gonna get fired on that truck or what. But I just know this. That stuff disgusting looking.
I couldn't even look at the whole video. It was disgusting.
It had a green bean. It had navy bean. Who put navy beans inside of a done chili?
I can smell it through the video like stinky.
Yeah.
You put navy beans in chili. That is not odd. That's why they're there.
Them saying something. It's odd for me because kidney beans go in chili. That's how I eat them. So you put navy beans in there. I know you don't know what you're doing, but I'm gonna let you go ahead and do it. Then who put that green slime in there? Then they put a green bean, a skinny green bean in there.
It was probably an asparagus spear.
Well, you know what they could have done? They could have spared me.
I know that's right.
They ain't spare us. They could have spared me.
You ought to take
Truly,
it back.
when you said the problem was the flavor of this,
I didn't even eat. This is what I did. I didn't want to do it because I you know how you look. I said I don't want to eat that. I don't want to taste it. I smelled it. I was like, from the thing, and then I said, okay. So I gave him some, and it was just a little bit on the spoon. So I tasted it. Oh my gosh! I just wish I hadn't done that much. I didn't eat it. It was just, it was.
Y'all need to take that back. Y'all should have took that back and complained. That's too much money on
I
that.
know, trust me, I would have if I knew, but it was very, 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 very nasty.
It looked.
Man, it
It
was
looked
bad.
like it was rotten. Like things were rotten in there.
Now, we
Listen,
can
man,
bring
they
it.
like that stuff.
If you want to taste it now, I'll bring it. I mean, it's in
Listen,
the refrigerator.
listen, man, I see that stuff. I don't want to
And
get
sweet.
nobody dog.
When Preacher said sweet, I
It had
said
a
that's
little
not.
slight, it like it tastes, it had a like slight little sweet taste. I said,
He sure hyping it up. Oh man, you gotta go to this place. Oh,
who
you gotta
hyping it
go.
up?
No,
Who hyping it up? Damn. I don't know how David get that front line hanging over his belt and don't know what good food is. That means his stomach full of garbage. Man,
Hold
I
on,
had
now, hold on.
coming from
Now,
Detroit.
that's my friend, and I'm not gonna allow you to talk about him.
That's why he is. I'm talking about it.
Everybody has, agree people's taste. You know, you like different things. I get it. That's fine.
Yeah,
That's
everybody has different taste. To each his own.
I
That's,
know
that's it.
whoever took the pictures, but I just saw. I went to the website, send me the tonight, and I looked, and I was like,
Even the pictures on the website, they look good.
I didn't say that. The pictures on the website are dynamic. Okay, very great. They were good. It makes you like, oh, this looks so delicious. Now,
guess who took the pictures?
Damien.
He's very good at it. Yeah, that's right. He took the pictures.
So they make you say, oh, okay, yeah, let's try it.
And damn, they gave David that nasty stuff. He realized he ate. He was so, and then Carrie and Carrie time he gonna get a membership. Man, that stuff so disgusting. Listen, I want the members to chip in. Go ahead and get them some. That way that, and I know some of my members. Ooh, this ain't. I don't know what. I'm not gonna listen.
That's
you know, fine. You know, I'll be looking. I'm saying, some people not gonna be safe. I'm just ain't gonna be happy. Listen, if it tastes good, you like warm baby piss and diarrhea, go ahead and eat it. I just didn't like it.
It was so disgusting.
Listen, Tim said he had to put garlic in. He said he named so much stuff he put in there.
I could have done that. You're right. Yeah. I could have
doctored it up and made it. Yeah.
It wasn't that far. I probably added some tomatoes with some oregano and basil, put it in there, then it gave it a little lift. But
lift, that thing needs a fork lift.
It was.
Yeah, that thing it need a lift right in that garbage can. I just want you to know when I said on white navy bean, I said, damn, I said they ain't even cooked that bean. I ain't had no navy bean.
I ain't eat all that. They were crunchy.
Yeah, that one I think the one had that wasn't cooked. Didn't sound like it was cooked.
That
means what you do, you cook a big old pot and you don't know what you're doing. You need to cook them beans separate and get them cook them to a certain point. Then you gonna add them. If your meat is all because you're not cooking the meat in the chili. The meat is already cooked. So everything else you add in now is easy. It's quick cook.
Well, she probably those are probably. I mean, she probably used that type of bean for a reason.
Yeah, so she can run off customers.
No. It was probably her things is for health, you know. So
don't try to justify bad behavior.
Y'all must have got the bottom of the barrel. Look at that. Y'all must have got the bottom of the barrel. The bottom of the barrel it had meat in the bottom of it. It just didn't. I didn't like it.
Hey, just so that y'all know though, because I'm a chef also. Navy beans are baked beans. So when y'all have baked beans, those are actually navy beans. That's what I do. I know how to cook my old southern homemade baked beans. And them things be off the chain.
You eat the white ones?
There's a such
navy beans. That's what baked beans are. So when you eat baked beans, those are navy beans.
Do you eat the white ones? That's all I ask you.
White chili beans.
Do I eat white chili beans?
See, he don't even know. Man,
I ain't never seen no white chili bean.
That's what I just told you.
I thought you said it was a navy bean that you was eating. I thought you said they had navy beans.
And then they're white. These are white.
Yeah. So what you do is you bake the beans in a crock pot. You put some onion in the purple onion, and you get some smoked turkey legs, and you just let it simmer. And when it's done cooking, they're gonna be white. But when you put your barbecue sauce on top of it, That's what turned the beans.
What in the world?
They disgusting. Let me tell you something about
That's what
beans.
you make
Barbecue
baked beans.
sauce on baked beans?
Darn baked bean. Oh my god.
Everybody know barbecue sauce on baked beans. Everybody know
You
that.
don't know about. Let me tell you something about too.
That's when you don't know how to season something.
Let me tell you something about crock pot cooking. It's on a certain thing you really want to do crock pot. You don't want to do all that crock pot is really not cooking. You just put it in here and let you see. Really, you come from cooking on the stove. Okay, don't go tell folks you cooking. You got all this crock pot. Okay, certain things I put in a crock pot if it takes a long. Like oxtails take a very long time. You can crock pot them. You want to slow cook, but you got to season them.
Pressure cook them. You can pressure cook them too.
We cook them on the stove, and we used to cook them. I'm telling you what, you can cook them in the oven. You can put them on a pan. You can cook them in the oven too now.
Oh yeah.
You ain't know nothing about it. Just stop it. So
Let me
anyway,
tell you something. I did a little bit of everything. Let me tell you
Yeah,
something.
man,
The average
doesn't
woman
sound like
nowadays,
cook
I
right.
run right out the kitchen.
well, that's
Every
everyone.
woman nowadays, I run right out the kitchen.
Yeah,
Why?
man, you can't beat them out there doing Grubhub. They gonna call
Let me
Grubhub.
tell you something. That might, you might have a point on that.
Here we go.
Listen, these women need to get back in them kitchen and learn their role. If it
Listen,
was up to me, a woman
yeah,
wouldn't be
sorry,
allowed
yeah.
to wear a watch because
They
it's a clock
put
in
that
the stove.
Instacart where they let somebody go pick their. Let me tell you something, man. I'm not letting nobody go pick my grocery. I don't care if it's in a pack. I'm not interested. You're not picking my man. Damn, you know how hard.
Somebody pick your
Let me be flat. He got that front end. Let me tell you something. Ain't no fat guy finna pop up my door, my grocery. Cause I know you don't think of my food.
Ew, preacher.
I know you call you gonna my bread been mad, took my bread and stuck your finger through one slice of my bread. Some but I gotta check all my plates. I'm telling you something. When you heavy, big people can't pick up something without tearing up something. They gonna bust a piece of plate. Listen, get somebody fat, check their grocery. Some got a hole in it.
Let me tell you something, but you got on the other side of that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Is a lot of people.
You know what I'm talking about.
This is a lot of people's job, so they're gonna do a good job because they want to continue to work this out.
And tips, yeah.
You gotta say they did a great job, and my bananas weren't soft, my tomatoes, my apples were hard and soft. So people not gonna necessarily do a bad job picking your groceries.
When you get your bananas and they wet.
And sir, somebody does your grocery shopping now.
Yeah, but ain't no Instacart. It's supposed to be Insta sex.
Yeah, about that time.
Not just a grocery. I'm telling you
down.
I keep it real. Y'all want to tell yourself a lot. Let me tell you something. I'm not letting nobody fat bring me my grocery because I know you going to finger my food. I'm not going to let you do it. I don't want to know. I don't want to get here and wonder how the hell get in here. How the hell? Because they don't get the food, they're going to stick their finger in. But they just got to feel it. They just got to, wait, I got to feel it. It's the bread, the meat. You got to check all your stuff, see where it's a hole at in there. Even if it's the bag they carry the grocery in it, they're going to bust a hole in it.
Woo, you like this.
Listen, I'm old school like Henry Grady. I go to the store, I'm going to pick my own grocery, I'm going to get them. I don't want no stranger picking up my grocery, finger my grocery, get my grocery in the cart, rubbing on their body. Oh, like it's listen, that's where I'm at. I'm funny about certain stuff. I don't want everybody to take my groceries.
Certain stuff. You're not funny about certain stuff. You're funny about everything. It's not certain stuff. Every single thing.
This is gonna break my bone, your mama.
Listen, preacher, they were very useful during COVID times. Because
but preacher, and you know what, during COVID time, I went and got my own grocery. I just feel like they're weird. I don't want nobody picking up my stuff.
Listen, preacher, you want it. As a matter of fact, preacher, I got a quick little 2-minute video because I think preacher is on to something. I just want to share something that he just commented on because the ladies don't seem to be convinced. But after this, I want them to be convinced. Let's take
Derek got a good. Go ahead.
Hold on, wait on, because he got to move that. Thank you. Okay.
Go ahead.
Delivery service, and the driver decides to take several bites before it gets to you. That's what happened to an owner of a Long Beach restaurant. He's claiming that tonight. As Eyewitness News reporter Rob Hayes shows us, he has proof of the crime in action.
If there's one thing better than a prepared meal, it's a finely prepared meal delivered to your home, something food delivery services like Grubhub have popularized in the past few years. But One thing Americans aren't sinking their teeth into is the thought of a delivery driver sinking his teeth into your food.
I noticed that he was untying the bag and started chowing down on the food.
Martin Luzania is the CEO of Mexihana's Hibachi Grill in Long Beach. He says his surveillance cameras caught this Grubhub driver pulling into his parking lot Wednesday night, picking up a delivery order, then spending the next several minutes eating from that order.
I went outside and I was like, what the hell are you doing? And he's like, oh, this is my lunch. So I said, yo, I'm sorry if that's your food. I'm very, very sorry. So I came back in, I reviewed the cameras, and it was actually a customer's food that he was enjoying.
Luzania says he called that customer more than a dozen times, eventually reaching him and warning him to throw the food away.
Just said, I'm actually making your food right now for you guys, and I'll be personally delivering it to you.
Now, Grubhub declined our request for an interview, instead sending us a written statement saying, in part, the vast majority of our orders are completed without incident or complaint, and when things don't go as planned, we work hard to make things right. Upon hearing of this situation, we took immediate action and suspended the driver from our platform. Now, in cases like this, where the driver is actually caught on camera, that reflects poorly on Grubhub. But all the other cases where the driver isn't recorded, well, it's the restaurant that looks bad.
Grubhub hits us back and says, hey, you know what? This customer didn't get enough shrimp, or this customer didn't get his fried rice, or this customer didn't get his garlic noodles. Well, of course, your drivers are buffeting on their food. So who pays for it? We do.
Meantime, he's hoping videos like this, as rare as they are, will help take a bite out of crime.
I hope he never delivers to anyone again.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC 7.
I don't have eaten that, bit that, and then thought the customer wasn't going to see that it was done. That it was done. I don't get that one. But
well, you're gonna leave it on the store. It's so many restaurants. This you gotta remember. It's so many restaurants with incompetent employees. So how you gonna blame it on the driver?
But it's bit. It's eaten.
No, I got you. But think about this too. And I'm with you. But let's just be honest. Is he going to admit that, or he gonna say?
No, he ain't gonna admit it.
He gonna say you need to call the store. So now the argument becomes where between the store and the driver.
Correct.
If you're the owner, if you're not in there actually back there working with the food, can you say your employees are people that wouldn't eat anything?
Come on now.
So now it sticks you with where you're pretty much stuck with you got to pay for this.
Facts.
We had somebody went here years ago, and I got on them. I said, I know you eating for it. I know you eating it. I kept on, and they admit they were like, yeah, I have eaten. Yeah, I do. I will eat some fries.
For real?
Yes, I stayed on. I knew they did. You ain't gonna believe they were fat. I told them. I said, I know you. Listen, I told them.
You got a point.
I know they tried to play it off. I said, I know you eat it. I said, you know, they were like, no, they had to admit. They said, yeah, they were like, yeah. Listen, again, I'm not trying to start nobody money. Let me tell you what ain't gonna happen. I ain't gonna Instacart. You ain't bringing me no grocery, okay? You be a skinny little heifer broomstick. You be a fat old, big old cow moon. We're not doing it. I don't play like that. My grocery is something I pick up. I handle myself. That person gonna touch it at the register. From here, the person putting their bag, and I'm watching these jokers. If that finger pop through my plastic, take that out my bag, put that back over. I don't play that. No. But I know you trying to hurry up and go. You hungry? You looking at that food, telling why I can't rub it. Get that stuff, start rubbing all over. You know what I'm saying? Then you got your food that got chest hair on it. You're like, it's on the plastic, but at this point,
Richard, do you think people that have food fetishes are doing food deliveries for a reason?
Let me tell you something.
Oh yeah, that's why they doing it.
There's certain jobs you want to be real careful about when people get. If people get out here to get them jobs, they're like, I'm trying to make money. Hey, this is an easy way for me to make money. Get off. I do a hard job. I can do this. Then you got them people who like to play.
Yep.
I don't have time to find out which one you are. You got what I'm saying? So I don't fool around. Listen, I don't do Pizza Hut delivery. I got rid of all that. I don't do that, man. Ain't calling folks this. Ain't calling folks some. Yeah. I don't play with that stuff. We good. I watch too many fat folk come to the door. Like, man, look at these folks saying, I know you looked at that piece. I know you own that top of that piece. I just don't keep up. Listen, I'm one of them guys. I'm just funny. I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to find out I'm in the middle of your foolishness.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people. Look at your pants hanging out, your butt crack. I can see your butt crack, but you on it. You're not on it. Listen, when I can see enough of your butt crack, it look like some kid lips. I'm not interested, man.
What?
You got that much behind sticking out like a pair of kid lips? No, I'm not. No, man. Come get this stuff, man.
You know what? Speaking of butt crack,
give me my food.
Ew.
I gotta take me a little break real quick.
So nobody don't go along with that. They ought to put in a container that shows it's tempered. That's right. You got to, man. People just let me tell you something. It ain't the good people that do the job. Like that. I know Damon. I don't believe Damon would do nothing like that.
No, he wouldn't do that.
No, I ain't saying him. I'm just saying me in general with people. I don't have time. I
don't trust them like that.
I don't trust people. Man, people play games, man. I don't have time to play. I go in the restaurant, you don't look right. I walk out and go, you don't want? No, I'm good. I got to go with my instinct. That's how I live. You think I made it 55 and be 56 years for doing dumb stuff my whole life? No, I got to go with my instinct. I look at you, you don't look right. I take my chance. I'm going the other way.
Yeah, I've done that plenty of times.
Yeah, you look at sometimes, you look at rap, you look at people, you're like, who handling that stuff? Guys, don't worry about it. They be like, yeah, I done like that. I just keep moving.
Yeah. We'll be like, I'll be like, nope, let's go.
Yeah, you gotta trust your instinct. Listen, I don't care where you go to. I don't care where you get your food from. Let me tell you, every one of these people don't wash their hand every order. They're not doing it. They're handling one thing, crossing already. They're not cleaning this stuff off. They flipping stuff. It's already just too many gambles. So when I see you, if I catch any slighted thing, I'm done. I don't want to be bothered. They think, oh, they got on gloves. Change them gloves. I go to Subway, they already know. They already know. Listen, man. They already know I look at them. You got them gloves on if I come here? They not telling them. They don't even look. They say, oh. They the guy, she had my gloves on. She said, oh, I'm out of container. She went to the back to get some container. She came back up down. I said, I said, what you finna do? She said, make your salad. I said, you just left from here with them gloves. She said, you want me to change my glove? I said, look at lady, I don't know what you did when you went back down. They don't play that stuff. Listen, man, listen, them gloves move me. Put on some Fred gloves. So I don't play around. I just ain't got time. And in my stomach, your stomach is tissues, okay? You put the wrong thing in there, man. You could be done.
You got that done right.
You could be done. You remember that time I ate that damn taco, I ain't been back. Listen, I went to hospital. Ooh, I was sweating. I had a fever. I had to go to the hospital. Them folks didn't want to pay me. That was a flat mess. They talking about when nobody else got sick. I ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. That's all I ate. That stuff, I had to go to the hospital.
Right.
They had to give me an IV. So I'm like, I don't have time to play around. You give me some hand-cooked food, and these folks tell me, oh, well, nobody else was sick. So we looking at, I said, man, some people do this. They ain't even call in because you just keep going.
Because you don't know, especially depending on
you don't know. You might think, oh, maybe I caught a bug. Not people, I caught the 24-hour bug. You ain't caught a bug. You caught it from that restaurant. You got the young heifer with these nails. They not washing their hands. The folk cooking your food, doing right here, dirty cooking. You know what I do? Whenever I go to the restaurant, when I go Smitty, what am I gonna do?
When you go to wash your phone and what you mean?
Exactly right. She gonna tell you right now. I wash my phone with soap and water. Listen, whenever you see me in a restaurant, I go to my desk. As soon as I get in the morning, I wipe the remote off. I wipe the table. I wipe my desk off. I wash my phone. I wash it. Then I'm eating. I know somebody gonna call me while I'm eating, right? I clean the remote. I clean everything right there. So when I tell you, I ain't gotta keep jumping up and doing it. Listen. I wash this phone. This get bathed every morning. If I go late out of the night, this phone get washed. I gotta do noon Palau. I gotta do Yun Palau, later Palau. The phone getting washed.
Oh, I show you something.
People be touching these phones. Why they? My phone. I know they're gonna call me. I'm gonna clean my phone.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot, yeah. I'm gonna show. Show this video that's on him, the doctor.
Go ahead, go ahead.
All right.
I see it.
Okay. All right, I see it.
But you gotta find the inside of the video. That one. Oh, shoot. A pen on right up in this one. There you go. You waiting on? Oh, I was just wondering. Okay. It was such a late night. I'm ready. If you are.
I'm waiting on y'all.
No, wait, no.
Oh, you didn't see that video?
No, we didn't even hear it.
Yeah, I don't play the whole video. It's playing on my screen. Yeah, I watch the whole video. What y'all talking about?
Julie kept on saying, "We're ready when you're ready."
That man.
Can y'all see this?
No, we ain't seen that.
No.
Can y'all see this?
Yes.
I can't hear y'all.
Start from the beginning, boy.
Can y'all see that?
Oh, oh. It's on the phone. I'm trying to get that.
Nasty.
Guess what? I watch my phone every time I say. I watch my phone at night. I watch my phone at daytime. I watch my phone whenever I sit down to eat. Because I know somebody gonna call me. Listen, I watch my earpiece. This go in and out of my ear. Why would I watch this every day?
You watched that with soap too, Pritchard?
That's why I don't even put
I
the
got no
phone up to my
straight-
ear.
She makes the regular stuff. I wash out there because it go in my ear every day, so I need to wipe it out. My hands touch it. So I clean. I mean, because I'm gonna eat. Whenever you see me eat, you're gonna sit like I'm gonna have my phone on a napkin.
Yep.
Because I wash it and clean. I bring shit. I smell. Listen, because I know somebody gonna come and touch my phone.
We wash our phones. Don't
Oh, do this here. Who? Go ahead. Who trained you?
Training.
Okay, not trained. I'll do it. Listen, he's a toner. I can't hear you. You can't hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
Now, I know he said he can't hear me. Why you can't hear me? Yeah, so it might be your volume on there, but
It's on his side.
I just let people know. Listen, man, these things right here carry a lot of germs. Y'all got them all in your pocket, everywhere else. You gotta be mindful of these things. I try to keep them in my pocket when I can, because these things get hot and it's bad to keep them around your area for men, for your semen. It cooks. You gotta watch keeping these things. They just throw them in their front pan. These things get hot and it cook. Really, they're really bad to keep in your pocket.
Help somebody.
I'm telling you, they heat up around in your semen. I'm telling you, they cook up. You be sitting there, your stuff come out, man. You want to why your spoon look like a fried egg.
Yeah, it is. That cell phone.
For real, I'm telling you why. Look
That's
up.
true.
These things are harmful. In
That's
your
true.
front part of your pocket. I'm telling you, you trying to sit here and you trying to make some love juice. No, you got a hard fried egg, man.
It's the cell phone. Every time they killing you.
He said, I confess I only at one of those places just once. The people look nasty. That's why I play with that. We need to get you a wired headset. Yeah, you can get the wired one too, though, but I can't keep the wires on me, man. I'm wise. Breeze to keep up with the wire bed, but then on some wire, you trying to.
I can't imagine you with wire headphones, preacher.
I had them. I got some somewhere. I got several headphones. I got several of them. Bluetooth. Bluetooth is when all these headphones really get you. I tell people that this is bad up against your ears. Too hot. It gets too hot on your face.
Yeah, it is.
You trying to look bent. I don't put this thing in my face. When I talk, I do it like this.
Forever. That's one thing. You don't have to be on the phone long. That will make you have your conversation and get off.
Him.
Hey, she throwing. She throwing.
That bitch. She ain't nobody, Pastor. Now, where did she get that job? Where did she get sworn in December? She'll see. She get sworn in.
Anyone, it was just the fact that
an Indian restaurant took a couple of bites. Oh man, Indian restaurant. I'm been with y'all, man. This Kamala. I definitely don't eat for them. I'm telling you something, man. Y'all, I'm flat-footed. I tell people, I tell Nigerians where they get on off. I said, listen, man, I don't do Nigerians. I tell them listen, Igbo, Hausa, they good. A couple of little tribes. They say you're about. I said, no, man. I said, you might be a good one. I just don't do that business. I'm real funny about how I do business. And I definitely don't eat for no Indian restaurant. I'd be flat. I can't eat no baby poop. Man, they breath be hollering and screaming. And if you don't eat no meat, you need to get some. All them vegetables will stink your breath up. He said, Miss Tulin, I'm on your side. What you did? I'm on your side. I voted so you can clean up my credit. Okay. You about to clean up their credit? Oh my goodness. Another doctor had to go. I had to do it again. The man. We used to be able to cut. We used to bring man. We had did that thing one time, man. What's that? I muted his mic and say. We had him in that. He was in that background, man, tearing that toilet up. Remember he got that thing here, man. And then one time he was sitting there, they had on no bottoms on. Remember that? He had rolled over the guy. They had no ashy booty.
I do remember that.
Yes.
Ashy booty behind.
I do.
Man, you get married, man. Put some lotion on your behind, man.
Oh, she can. Ow.
She can put it for him.
They're gonna be pretty low. I ain't talking about from doing it if this high height. So they're gonna be pretty low to put on down there. But listen, do what you do, but we appreciate y'all. He said, I regret it. You should. Let me tell you something. That Indian restaurant, I can't eat that stuff, man. I can't eat that stuff, man. Just looking at that stuff, stink. You know, I ain't nothing now. No, what do I like something? Man, I don't like nothing, man. I look, listen, that Dairy Queen Blizzard, I ain't gonna lie. That Blizzard. Somebody need to open up a store and just do them Blizzard. I ain't about beating with them Blizzard. I'm just being honest with you. But I can't eat that stuff. What he say, got? There say, got what? He said, Prob Dookie with the door open and the lights. I can see that, man. Ooh, that's some nasty stuff. Any food. Ooh, that's some nasty stuff. Hey, listen, love the people. You ain't got to eat the food. But listen, our time is failing. I got to get Smitty here. Got to get her back to the nursing home. Oh. She got to try to play tonight. We don't get long. 2 minutes. I know for the 2 minutes. Yep. When you know what you're doing, it don't take all that long. If you don't know what you're doing, you be all night to the next day. That's because you don't know what you're doing. You get a certain
15, preacher.
Man, I was up there. I said, listen, who I'm trying to impress?
I
said, listen, I realized who I'm trying to impress. My mule, me and my mule done been up here. Let me tell you something. I used to get the mule routed down the hill wide open. me and that mule get the top of that hill and tumble all the way to the bottom. You get to the bottom faster tumbling than you do running. So I learn your mule. All y'all looking, learn your mule. I appreciate y'all, and you enjoyed it. So we enjoyed you too. Look at that. That's a sweet young lady. Listen now. Listen. Pressed down, may it be pressed down, running over. Baraka being pressed down, running over. We appreciate y'all. Listen, at our close, let me say this to everybody. Do yourself well. When I say do yourself well, really take time out to know yourself and become comfortable with yourself. So you don't need other people to help you feel better about yourself. I know people say, "Oh, he crazy." I'm not crazy. I'm good with myself. I say things that might be, out of the ordinary with some people, but I'm honest and I'm genuine with myself. I don't have to put on any airs or pretense to be somebody or try to act to fit into a group or whatever. You can be good with yourself. It don't mean you have to be the person that I am, but whatever the person you are or whoever the person you are, you should be the best person that you are. Decisions you make should be decisions that impact your life to better your life. Do yourself well. That's what I say. Everybody, do yourself well. Be fair with yourself. You can bend over backwards for people and try to appease people. At the end of the day, do yourself well. I want to leave that with, everybody, whomever you are, do yourself well. You deserve it. To my other co-hosts, I appreciate them. Harp them. That's love and operate. Strong affection. To Love Doctor, who doodles like clockwork. He started late, so he had to go and defecate late. Appreciate him as well. Resident Joe, she's our licensed therapist. Tulin, she's our licensed elect. They don't do the Annie E. Right? He don't do the. That's scary.
Welcome back. All right, we're on our way out of here.
Hold on for a minute. I
got a saying. I've been thinking my saying all day.
You have to do something about being yourself, so don't do it.
Do you have a spraying? Somebody got to say, what about a spraying?
I got one of that too.
Oh, nasty joker. All right, what's your saying? Because I got one. I told them to do themselves well.
Well, this something just happened to me recently.
Not that toilet stuff, I know.
Well, within the last day or two. That reason.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
You constipated?
No, we doing the sayings. It's a saying.
No, you saying you ain't do it in a couple of days. I'm saying, are you constipated? You said have them a couple of days ago.
Oh no, my everything working fine.
What's wrong with your kidney? What did the doctor say about your kidney?
Ain't nothing wrong with kidney. Nothing wrong with kidney. Nothing wrong at all. Yes, sir.
What's you saying?
Let somebody else go first. I don't want to take the spotlight, so let somebody else go first.
Hold on, we got a saying from right here. Make you lay on the floor holding that leg straight out. I thought that was a saying. That Derek got me off. I thought it was a saying tonight because he will come with some good ones. I explain mine tonight. What y'all saying before we go? A hardware one. We'll hardware 2 Confederate 40s, 48, 49. What's that? 48 state. Confederate 48. Chanel laughing.
Confederate state 40.
Man, I'm praying. He said, I'm praying on walking on one leg. Let me see who it is right here. Val, I'm gonna get you. It's some fraud going on in here. Yeah, I can see that. She definitely pull a hamstring, preacher. That's how you gotta do it. Yeah, pull the hamstring. Oh yeah, Val a hypocrite there. Yeah, don't get caught up with her. Go ahead. Oh, look at Resident Jordan ran off. She had to go back to sangria.
Well, I tell you what, you go first then, preacher.
I already gave her mine. I told them to do themselves well. I explained it.
Okay. Well, mine is, and it's a true story.
Okay, here we go.
My garage door broke. So I told her to go and get a job.
I don't know what it was, but it looks very disappointing.
Yeah.
You heard that foolishness. That man said his garage door broke, so he told her to go get a job.
Bueno, you
lame-o.
Preacher, and you expect me to believe that he went to prom with one of the hottest girl in high school?
I don't expect you, but I know he did. No way. I just think that's a good joke. Only person, man, a country bumpkin Val is the only one laughing. Nobody laugh. It's sickening.
Her jokes are the same way.
I'm sorry. She said you all need Kool-Aid.
Oh.
Yeah, that's terrible. Him and Val only two laugh. You see, Andrew, one more throw him down. He needed one more. That is sick, man. That wasn't even. Oh, here you go. Here goes sicko. Oh, we got another sicko. Hold on. Look at that, another sicko. Even she looking saying, what in the world? Stassi, you finally coming around. Boy, you better hope she make it down that aisle to 14 because she coming around. She looking saying,
She's waking up. Wake it up.
Said, go get her.
It's getting closer. She's like, what? Bathroom at 9.
Yeah.
Jokes are just.
She said he didn't go on that toilet right now. She said it's something that hung up in him. Big up Sandman. Get off the stage. Thank you so much. I like that. I need 2 more hands so I can get him 4 thumbs down. I know that's right. Man, that's terrible, man.
Horrible.
Oh, we got where's she at? Oh, she laughing. Rasheed, you know you done. All them are cool. You know what? All things coming. Y'all got one more lap coming out. This is what happened. She laughed at it. Y'all see that foolishness. This hurt y'all right now.
She's laughing at him, preacher, not at his joke.
No, she is laughing at she let a joke on behalf of y'all.
Dr. Joe, what you got? Let's hear what you got. You gonna top it? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Everything gonna beat it. A bucket of water, cool out that corny dry joke, whatever.
Let's see. Preacher said work about individual. Okay, work on yourself individually, evolve and grow.
Involve or evolve?
Evolve.
Sound like you said involve.
Well, involve yourself to growing. That could be involved too, preacher.
You can't change it up. Which one is
but it's evolve. Evolve.
But you don't know. You sit here now trying to figure out. Hold on. I want you to get involved or evolve.
I mean, preacher, I can use both. What do you want me to use? What do you want me to use?
Let me hear you do it again. Just do it again. Take your time here. Let me listen. I'm gonna tell you which ones. Go ahead.
Okay. Work on yourself. Involve yourself in growing. And
that's different. That's different.
Okay. Let me just say the last one. Let me just say mine. I'm not gonna.
Those were yours. What you mean that you?
I was trying to. Love doctor, you should it. Not right now. Look.
Yes, got away.
I was trying to incorporate you into my quote so that you can, I could be one of your favorites.
Go ahead. I'm gonna listen. Go ahead. I'm gonna listen.
Work on yourself, evolve, and grow.
No, it's too late. You involvement.
Yeah.
No way.
All right. We're gonna take it this time. I submitted. What you got for us?
What you got for us, Thule?
Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken.
Yeah, great job, Thule. Woo, great job.
She ain't come up with that one. Just stop it. Man, that's what you tried to play us though, like you came up with that. Man, you a hater.
How?
Because I said, I had to explain.
You ain't original, but it's fine.
No, you're a hater. Be yourself with everybody that takes. So what, huh? And the other people died trying.
Oh, okay.
See that? I picked
a great
yours
job,
up. What about mine?
You already went.
But I just improved her. I did her like that soup. I added something to it and I got some spontaneous in it. Everybody else is already taken and the other people dying.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. All right, let's appreciate that. I go ahead and give them 2 minutes in so I can be somebody.
Yeah.
Be like me. Hold on. Look at, here we go. That's a terrible. Who I read doing? That's terrible.
Yeah. I like that, girl.
That's terrible. That is terrible.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna really suffer now. That come in right. Listen, if y'all gonna ever suffer, make no mistake. Listen, y'all gonna suffer for that.
Preacher, you should make them suffer, not us.
That's what they're trying together. Remember, if you and others are what broke and struggling, still they can't catch all y'all running. That's right. If all y'all broken, y'all still. That's true. Now see, that's some work. That's work, poetic justice. Y'all take care of yourself. Listen, we appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Sorry for a late start tonight. Hey,
thanks for
at the end of the day, do yourself well here and make sure y'all always mind. Every Thursday, 8:30 p.m. at 2 months in my mind.
Yeah. We're about to take it back.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Tony and Lee on the radio. Dr. Joe's therapy on the radio. The love doctor going live on the radio. 2 mics and a mind on the radio. Radio, turned up 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 on the radio. 2 nights and a mind. 2 nights and a mind. 2 nights and a mind. 2 nights and a mind.
All right, Tony,
I got it in. Y'all didn't take 2 minutes. I got better. Go ahead.
you do something better, and we'll be better together. Until next week.
Yeah,
Y'all have a
next
good
week.
one.
Next week, Mom.